And also, as a company, you're creating employment to a lot of people, you're training a lot of women. So tell me a little bit of the social side of this. You've adopted some villages now to train the women. So in what way do you feel your fashion brand can actually bring social equality out there?
There's so much we can do, Lakshmi, and I think we've just begun. This year has been great for us because we've just, the entire company as a whole is thinking about social responsibility. Charity is a project we started about 7 to 8 months ago. I was approached by Poonam Mahajan, and she'd adopted Charity, and she said, this is a village that has absolutely no means of economic development, and what can you do there, Anita? So we went in there, and we thought that the village folk would have some kind of craft that we could start working with. Unfortunately, it's not like Seva, where there's a craft legacy in Gujarat. This village really had no craft. The women and men were only taught farming. So there we had to go in and teach them. So we set up a sewing institute. People from my company are still there, stationed there. And we've just begun an actual workshop where we've trained the women in stitching and a little bit of basic embroidery. And we sustain that unit by providing work to it 12 months of the year. I mean, it's our responsibility. We are now going to adopt another village next to Charoti. So this is, I would say, skill development work that we are doing, because I've always firmly believed that it's important to take work to the villages, and the village people should not come looking to overcrowded cities for work. So this is something we want to do a lot more of. That's one aspect. And then second aspect is grassroots, where the entire premise is to keep our craft legacy alive. And that can only be done with design intervention, like I said earlier, to make it contemporary. So we've started working with various clusters. We've just begun with about 5 clusters. India is a huge country, and I think the rest of my lifetime would be less to do what can be done in this country. So this has to be really a collective movement. And a lot of designers are now doing this, and it's not the responsibility of any one person, it's a collective movement, which luckily today is taking shape.
Yeah.